The president has COVID. The job numbers were a big miss. And nothing really going on. What's up, everybody? What's going on this Friday, October the 2nd, the Jobs Friday? And, of course, overnight, it was reported that the president had COVID along with the First Lady. And, of course, the markets plummeted. And then we had the jobs number at 8:30 Eastern. And they were good numbers. I mean, 662 and I think 8.2. However, they were expecting much better. But yet the markets have been very positive since. And, we're down, but they're not down anywhere near what they were down overnight. In fact, overnight, the NASDAQ almost went down the limit. So, but here they are. It's apparently, although we're short, it does not appear that the markets really want to get hammered yet. Now, it doesn't mean it can't change an hour from now. But as you look at the price action, who knows? It's a very tough market in these points. Of course, from our portfolio standpoints, we don't get involved during the day anyways. So we won't make any decisions. We won't make a new trade now until Sunday night, okay, or Monday morning, obviously. But at the end of the day, it's a challenging day. It's a very tough day. The swings have been extremely large, and we've been on both sides. So we remain short. That's not going to change today, and we'll see. But there are some signs that we could see some turnaround. Some of the ETFs have turned positive of the futures that were already short. So who's going to be right? We'll find out. The metals, geez, we're short across the board. Right now, they're down across the board. But again, we're in this kind of a battle, okay, where basically silver, platinum, and gold all made lows on Monday, and they're all near their highs yesterday, and they're down today, so they're a little bit away from their high for the week. But they don't look horrible. But if they don't break out, this is where you see they should have been higher overnight and weren't. So that to me says there's probably a lot more room to go on the downside. Now we're still short, and we'll see how it works again. Either way, we're in for today, and we will not be changing there. Crude is getting schmacked once again. Unfortunately, we didn't get a reversal signal. The tears are running out of my eyes. But at the end of the day, obviously, if we're down here again today, if we stay down what we're down now, about $1.50, we will get a reversal on Sunday. But at the end of the day, right now, I'm still long it. Nat gas is down pretty good. We are short. We reversed this morning. The dollar is a little bit higher. The currencies and the dollars have been very whippy. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that's so uncertain. But really, it's the markets are so thin right now, as I think many are on the sidelines waiting, and I think the sellers are on the sidelines right now. That's what it looks like to me. Either way, that's what it appears to be from my point of view. Again, for me, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to change anything. Copper, after getting smashed yesterday for about 170, is up about 70 today, so it's regained a lot of those losses. Either this is a dead cat, who knows? There's a number of reasons why, but at the end of the day, we don't care. It's price action, and then price action. That's what you worry about. Bonds and notes are slightly higher now. They were lower. They're all over the place. They were down pretty substantially. In fact, I could be quoting this wrong. Let me just take a quick peek. And I am right. I apologize. They are lower. Okay. I had in my mind they were higher, but they are lower, definitely. So, we're short both bonds and notes. But you just have to remember, okay, A, patience, B, discipline, C, it's all about price. It's all about movement. Trying to predict is a fool's game. Don't be a fool, okay? Your biggest enemy is the person you look at the mirror when it comes to trading, too much emotion. And, of course, the grains, they've made a pretty nice move. I mean, they're lower right now. Well, actually, we higher right now, but they were much lower. And they're all back near the flat line, with wheat being on the positive side now. That's a pretty good sign and showing some underlying strength. Now, unfortunately, we are still short soybeans, but we're long corn, we're long wheat. And, I would expect soybeans to probably switch back depending on the rest of today's action. But that's how it'll be for today. And in the meats or the proteins, hogs are a little bit higher. Cattle, live cattle or fat cattle, they call it, is lower, which we're long both of those. We are still short the feeder cattle, which is down about $1. They have not been extremely active. And all that tells us is that there's a much bigger move being prepared in those markets. When markets get when they start to get tighter and tighter, all that's telling you is there's a much bigger move coming. So, right now, we'll assume, kind of split. Live cattle and hogs would go higher, feeders would go lower, but obviously it will not go exactly because feeders and fats will normally go eventually the same way. In the softs, cocoa is lower. We have a reverse there. Coffee is flat to slightly higher right now. We're still short. Sugar is down a little bit. We are long. OJ is down. We're short, and cotton is down, and we're long there. So again, so far, it's been a drawdown week, but again, actually, the drawdowns are we look at them as more of an opportunity because it gives us a chance to press up with the money that we've made. So at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. We're not going to predict it, but either way, I could see plus on the day, and I could see taking out the lows from here. Either way, I can't even. It's hard to even fathom what a guess would be. So in the meantime, don't forget tomorrow, I'm doing a webinar on our micro mini futures portfolio, and in all seriousness, I don't know if there'll be another better entry than this one because at this point where we are, we will be. Those who've been in for a while will be pressing going into next week, which means that we're expecting the portfolios to go higher again. But in the meantime, tomorrow at noon, if you'd like to sign up, it's free. Just go to BUBBATrading.com and you can sign up for it there. And of course, our commodity report, as the quarterlies come out, Andy Hecht has done hit another home run. And of course, all you have to do is look at a spreadsheet to see how his analysis works, and because he sends you the results every week with there. And I think you're looking at some pretty special stuff. But again, it's great breakdown from a fundamental and a technical breakdown. So if you want to check that out, that's also at Bubba Trading. It's called Technimental. Right now, it's $100 a month, $800 a year. That price is going up because we are going to add a few more dynamic features to it. Now, those who come in now will be able to stay in and not pay the new prices, which will be significantly higher than what they are now. And of course, our brokerage partners, as I tell you all the time, we have none better. I have other brokerage accounts, but CTG for futures and commodities, they do all of our letter of direction trader. They're the only approved source to use my material, and they do a terrific job with it. And of course, they've got some nice new products coming out, which fortunately we're going to help them introduce. And then there's a Tradier for options and equities. It's a simple answer: $10 a month. Why would you want to pay $1,000 when you can pay $10? Why would you want to pay $100 when you can pay $10? They do a great job. It's all brokerage. All bids and offers go from the same place. Those are what goes on. So there's no advantage to being at one place or other than money. Okay, that's the advantage. It's always about money. And our high school program, if you'd like to help us out, just go to Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. In the meantime, have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you on Sunday with Bubba's Bottom Line. And of course, the Denver Broncos did our job. They took care of us. We got a little pizza and a small beer. In the meantime, have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you on Sunday with Bubba's Bottom Line. And of course, every other day with the daily updates. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.